What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Take It Slow here, aka Angry Porto, aka Clancy, aka Too Many Goddamn Nicknames. And we are picking up where we left off last time on our vampire playthrough. And yeah, we're just gonna go talk to Dr. Swansea. See what the next thing he wants us to do is.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Oh god.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan.
I ain't hiding, boy.
This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones.
Woo.
I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCallum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Oh god.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Okay, so our preacher friend we brought in earlier went a little crazy.
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
Whoa.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you. but rather outdoing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
It should.
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
Thank you, my lady.
Okay. Alright, everyone here seems to be doing okay. Oh, he's got a headache that I can't fucking cure, but whatever. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about that? I can't do shit about that. Alright. Got any quests down at the docks I can take care of? Come up with the grave diggers? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Apparently it doesn't mean anything because it's not marked on my map. Alright, how about this? Retrieve the necklace. Can I do that? It's in here somewhere. What the fuck is map? Alright. To the docks we go.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Best be moving on.
You're right.
Die, vermin! The power of the Lord commands you!
Fuck you guys. Yeah, you're okay with me hitting you a bunch?
I order you to step back. Watch out! It's fast! Back, demon! Back!
Jackass. Just trying to walk down the goddamn street.
This is not a place for you, sir.
Agreed.
Didn't you hear me?
Don't be an asshole. I'm allowed to walk down the street. Okay? Okay? Fuck people. We don't like people walking down these streets.
taste of this!
There's quite a bit more crewing guys out. Not a lot of cover I can take. Let's see, was there an alley over there? I thought there was. Maybe not. Alright. He is dead. Man, they're fucking everywhere tonight. Alright, let's give this pounce a shot, shall we? Spring.
See them fancy. Do you hear me? This one's a top.
Woo! What the hell? Die. Thank you.
Filthy piece of shit!
And you guys think you're cleaning up the streets? I'm cleaning up the streets.
This is despicable.
Okay, back the way we came. Sneaky, sneaky. Ow. That was pretty cool. Oh. You fuck. These fucking shotgun guys are the biggest pain in the ass. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, let's get her. Let's get her. Ah, it sucks. Because I did like Spring. Spring was pretty cool, but that's pretty necessary, I think. This cloak. Where to? Check out this guy. Can I sneaky snake? Sneaky. Oh, fuck you.
Watch out, boys! Oh, he's on to us! It's a killer!
You want to shoot? Asshole. Give me your blood. You guys think you own the streets? I own Streets. Except for that Fergal guy. He was pretty scary looking, not gonna lie. Okay. Ah, fuck. Forgot. Too slow. Alright. I do like rage quite a bit. Ow. Except for that shit. Can't see shit. Alright. I'm guessing it's down in here. Down by the docks. Sean Hampton.
Mark my words, these murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
Who died?
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back, and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
Oh, God. This guy looks like a dead man. Or he's going to be a dead man.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
How you feeling? How you feeling? Feeling good? Cool.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Poor boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. And they also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Not entirely wrong.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
All right, Tommy Watts.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Man, still so many hints.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs. Perhaps I should shut the terminals.
Okay. Retrieve the necklace. Somewhere here. But no. Take some posters from the pile. Alright, we can do that. That's on the way. Let's just get these stupid map markers off here. Fuck. Hey, what's up, Archer?
Good evening, sir. I'm amazed you made it back to the docks alone. Good for you.
Well, I could say the same about you, young man. More to the point, who the hell are you?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
And I am Archer Woodbead. Please excuse my assertiveness. I often forget I'm just an old prune.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
People used to feel safe around here. They had the gangs protecting them. Now all they do is bicker and plot against one another.
Missing the good old days, are you not?
Trust me, son. The longer you live, the less meaning your existence will have. You need to remember the days you still had beliefs.
And what about the gangs?
Back in my day, people trusted the wet boot boys. We looked out for the docks and its families. Nowadays, they're just a bunch of greedy fuckers.
You were a gang member?
I was their leader for a time, believe it or not. Now these bastards act like I'm nothing. Not one of them. They owe me some damn respect.
If you were such a respected figure, surely you have many interesting stories about this part of town.
You bet I do, but make no mistake. I'm no rat, sir. Some secrets are best left buried.
Do you still know anyone? From the old days, I mean.
Most of them are dead. I still give Miss Gillingham salutations. She doesn't remember me. She did once like me. Boy, she was a beauty back then.
Who would you trust around here?
The owner of the Turquoise Turtle's a decent fella. Tom's his name. Sean Hampton's all right too. Don't particularly share his religious views. He's quite devout if you catch my meaning.
Any remarkable new faces around here?
Nobody. Well, there's that boy Rufus the Curse. I like him, despite the reputation he's made since his parents died. Poor little bastard.
I'm sure a district as colorful as the docks must have plenty of stories about strange visitors and creepy characters.
So, you want me to talk about the sewer dog, don't you?
If you don't mind.
The sewer dog is a bitch. Appropriately named. An old woman dressed in rags. She has an elegance, though. Despite her ugliness. I saw her once. Scared the life out of me.
Oh. That's terrifying. I saw a homeless woman dressed in rags.
Have you always been so bitter?
It's not bitterness. It's poorly masked disgust. When everything turns to shit, we all have to eat a spoon or two.
Oh.
With everything that's happened recently, the war, Spanish flu, I must concede that these are difficult times.
A few nights ago, I saw a kid eating a rat. He was right in front of one of those abandoned houses nearby. Just chewing on a living rat's insides.
Jeez.
Tell me about the Wet Boot Boys, Archer. I want to know more.
We were there for the families and each other. It was us against the world. We were vicious, tough, even cruel. But we were united.
You sound like you were some kind of radical union member.
Yes, nowadays the communists and gangs squabble over pointless territory. Sounds stupid when you say it out loud.
Tell me everything you know about the Guard of Priwen.
Andrew never told me what they do. I do know they're vigilantes with military training. Access to some impressive firepower.
And what is your personal opinion about the Guard, then?
This Guard of Priwen is just another gang preying on the young and naive. Preying on people like my boy. I know how it works. I invented it.
Why did your son really join the Guard of Priwen?
If I believed in a higher power, I'd see this as punishment for my own sins. I deserve it for all the young men I enlisted back in the day.
You don't believe in God, though, do you, Mr. Woodbeard? So why did he join?
Now I think about it, Andrew joined the Guard, not to defy me, but to follow in my footsteps, to make me proud.
So your son has left you nothing to explain his actions? No letter or message?
Not even a note. I'm a proud man, Dr. Reed. But I would kneel and pray if I thought it would give me my Andrew back.
Okay.
Goodbye, sir.
Not a bad fellow. I don't think we'll be feasting on him anytime soon. Alright, let's go find the Sean Hampton guy. Suppose we'll go this way. Ah, here we go. Just like I thought. Oh boy. Jimmy the Spark Barlow.
Seems like the guard of Prewin is on Sean Hampton's trail, too.
How the fuck do they see me?
Bloody crime! Die, vermin! Some of this! Die, vermin! I hate leeches!
That's not fun.
Crush the leech, boys!
What? Must be nice to just have infinite spawning reinforcements.
You leech!
I was joking, by the way, about that. Okay. Alright, so we legit are gonna have to fight this guy. Oh wow, they just keep coming. That could be a problem. Reload your fucking gun.
Crush the leech, boys! Die, vermin! That's all you deserve! Burn it, boys! Want some of this? Die, vermin!
Reload. Ugh, reload your gun.
I hate leeches!
Ugh. Fuck you guys. Jesus Christ.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Oh, great. Can't port up there. Doesn't look like it. Can't port up there. Man, they give me this cool ass teleport ability and then they barely let me use it. Okay, following the docks. Oh, oh, great. Now I'm stuck down here with this guy angry at me. Look at him. I hear nasty sounds over there. Oh God. Alright, we'll head back there in a second, just kind of seeing where this path takes us. Okay, takes us right to these fucks. Oh, we'll go back this way. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, jackass. Sometimes I get cocky, and then that happens. Alright, where's this Sean fellow? Oh wow, I've gone like the entire way around. That's okay. Wow. Come on. Spring would have been nice there, but I got too much other shit I'm using. Although, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a little bit of a risk. We're gonna swap this out for Spring. The shield. Which makes me a little nervous, because the shield's definitely saved my ass a few times. But, I feel like the Spring will just look cooler in combat. Oh. Oh my goodness. Thank you. What fuck. Eat my dick. Sneakier, sneakier.
This is not the place for you, sir.
Why? Tell me why. Didn't even have a chance. Oh shit. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Too slow. Just looking for our boy Shawnee Hampton. They'll never notice I'm over here. How close are we? Jesus.
I have this thirst for blood.
I hear people talking. Should I warn people about vampires? I don't know. I mean, I am a vampire, so maybe not. Wait, what? Was this is where I was, wasn't it? Oh, we got friends up there. Ow. Oh, I thought I had more blood than that. It's not. Oh, bye-bye. That's not a good way to go. Oh, whoops. Okay. I think one of them might have seen me. Shh. See nothing. Brought a crossbow to a nom-nom fight. I believe that is the scientific term, nom-nom. Okay. I kind of want to burn all these posters. Although it doesn't... I can't really see. Oh boy. Maybe we'll come do that in a minute. Alright, looks like that's the... Oh, hey buddy. Jeez. Alright, the goal is to get that pre-win guy to just stay hitting him. Good job, pre-win guy. I don't know how to burn these. I'm out of fire. That should be all it requires. I might end up just putting them up because I don't know how to burn them. Alright, I can't burn them there. Can I burn them here? Nope. Sad. Can I burn him here? Nope. Here we go. Interesting. You can only burn them in a furnace. On the 3rd of July. Alright, let's talk to this gal, shall we?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Communists!
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Jesus, lady.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Oh no, Miss Paxton, you really don't know my kind. You have no idea who I am.
All right, okay. No need to get all worked up.
Backed off pretty quick.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Okay. Fucking guards.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
She is a grumpy gal. Jesus.
It's locked, all right.
Okay. Who else we got here? Let's do a little foraging first, shall we? That doesn't look like there's much to forage. Fuck it, we're going in.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
That's
and what
very
about
true.
you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
How you feeling? Feeling all right?
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
I'll be okay.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man, I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Okay. Where are you, Sean? What have you done? Dear Lord. I found a new hint about you, Lottie.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Okay. John, where you at? Right there. Alright, Shawnee, we got some stuff to talk about, man. After I loot this thing over here. Folded paper. I want to read the folded paper. What? I can't read the folded paper now? Or is it in here? Folded paper. There it is. Oh, give me God. I'm guessing this is from Sean. Or Dyson. Okay.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Oh, God.
Is it all that worries you, Sean? My long face? Really?
This is a blessing for me, to become a Skal. Immortality gives me more time and energy, if truth be known, to run a shelter. What more could I want?
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
The issue is your brain's going to deteriorate.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Skal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Again, I believe you. I believe you, dude. But your brain, it's gonna rot.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I am intrigued.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Shit. Sean Hampton's nothing if not consistently a good dude, even if he butchered Miss Harriet in the hospital. Okay, I think we'll probably call it a wrap there. It's been about an hour. Yeah, so the next time we'll head into the sewers and see what's going on down there. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Take It Slow, aka Angry Porto, aka Clancy, aka Too Many Goddamn Nicknames, and you've been watching my vampire playthrough. We'll catch you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.
Take it slow.